G'day everybody, welcome back to Everspace 2 episode 24. Hope you guys are doing well. In the previous episode, we got ourselves this brand new ship. I'd show it off to you, but we can't exactly really do that until we go into jump drive. So let's actually do that right now. And yeah, we had to sort of do a little bit of a detour in the previous episode, go back home, mostly because I misclicked when we were buying this new ship, and instead of sort of using it immediately and sending our old ship back, we accidentally sent our new ship back to the home base, so we had to go and fetch it. Hope you guys like the look of the new ship, and also the paint job that I've assigned it. But anyway, let's continue the main mission. So that's essentially what we've been trying to do in the previous episode. We just didn't really get around to doing it.
May I inquire why we just jumped into empty space?
Because there's a space station over there?
My sensors detect nothing.
Good day there, Adam Rosslin. It's been a while since I had a clone come for a visit.
Okay, I don't like where this is going.
Where what is going?
Wow, okay, this is something completely new. So, I assume this entire... I don't know if this is a space station or a ship. It could pass off as a ship, although a space station is technically a ship, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, either everything just has like reflective material. No, definitely not reflective, because you can essentially see through it, right? So that planet there in the background is, something that we can actually see through this thing. So this entire, I'm gonna call it a station, is cloaked, it seems. So whoever we're meeting doesn't really want to be found. And yeah, if I sort of recall, what we're doing here is we're meeting some kind of professor, I assume. Some kind of maybe inventor, professor, engineer, something along those lines. Someone who's, good with his brain and his hands. But we are there because we need to sort of prepare Maddox's rig for this big job. I think, if I recall, we're trying to get ourselves like some kind of a scrambler or a signal scrambler, something that's going to pass off the rig as another type of ship, because we're trying to elude the Okar, and yeah, the only way we're going to really be able to do that is to pretend that the ship is something that it's not. So we'll see how we go in convincing whoever this guy is to do that for us. I'm guessing he's probably not going to want to do it for free, so we're probably going to need to do him a few favors here and there. And I guess he sounds like he's some kind of crazy scientist, potentially, so maybe we could be doing, like, experiments or interesting favors for him. So I'm kind of excited to see where this goes. I'm just sort of exploring the area first before we actually visit this guy. Who knows, we might find some goodies. Culver crystals, okay, we've seen those before. I think that might be it. Let's make our way, and let's... Actually, sorry. I take that back. There's this sort of hazy looking area right here. Yeah, okay, nothing. Righto then, let's dock and let's find out who we're dealing with. By the way, this new ship, it hasn't really been tested in combat yet, so I'm a little bit afraid of going into like very, very difficult combat, because its handling is definitely not as good as the previous ship.
Alright, Hive, I need you to focus. Run your sensors again. What is this place?
Mostly, it's just smoke and mirrors. All it takes is a wave of my hand.
My sensors are overclocking.
and it's gone. You may call me Fallon Pango. How can I help you, Adam?
Cut the act. Don't mess with my ship. And how the hell do you know about me?
As secrets go in the DMZ, yours is not a very big one. Just take the colonial fleet. They can't post warrants for you since no one is supposed to know that you exist, but they still talk about you a lot.
That doesn't answer my question.
You could say that I simply like to listen to the waves passing through the ether while I tinker away on my devices.
You can't just turn on the radio and tune into encrypted fleet talk. You're some kind of hacker. Who else knows about me?
That depends on why you've come to see me all the way out here.
I'm looking for a material encryptor.
For whom?
Can't say.
Tit for tat. Nicely done. I can offer you a version for 20 credits, the other for 2 million. Both do exactly the same.
Then what's the difference?
The cheap one is sponsored by a third-party provider. The premium price is exactly what it would cost without the sponsorship.
I am not buying the one for 2 mil.
Of course. I'll just remove it from my loadout then.
Alright, well, the 20 cred one doesn't exactly sound very convincing, but apparently that's what we need to do to buy the material encryptor at the remote station. So let's take a look here. And yeah, there it is. 20 credits.
This is the hardware module. The drivers are transferred directly to your ship.
Thanks for doing business.
My pleasure. Take care, Adam.
Jeez, okay, this Fallon guy definitely knows a lot. Very shady. We do have all of our seeds here, and I thought this would actually fetch a good price here in Union, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, I'm not really sure if there's anything else we need to do right here, but I figure it might be a good idea for us to just quickly take a look at new entries. We have a few new ones since we last sort of visited this menu. Let's take a look. And I was hoping this Fallon guy was going to be on here, but apparently not. Maybe just some major characters. Let's take a look at Maddox here. So, fleet officer during the Okar War in Cluster-34. In 3022, he, along with several co-conspirators, were involved in the Atheon mutiny. He was dishonorably discharged in absentia after these events and is currently facing murder and desertion charges after the death of First Lieutenant Gabbett Boyd. And there is Mr. Cato, known head of the Cato clan and owner of several casinos and entertainment venues across the Beltogrades. He has taken permanent residence in Prescott Starbase, from where he controls his vast empire in illegal trade and gambling, has some influence with the Okar authorities who tolerate his activities and keeps a distance from involving himself too deeply in regional politics, as long as they stay out of his business. Interesting. And there's his nephew, I think, child. The child of a casino entertainer in the DMZ and orphaned when it was destroyed at the commencement of the Okar War. Discovered in an escape pod and taken under the care of clan boss Cato. Okay, right, so he is actually not related by blood to Mr. Cato. Interesting. Okay. Who raised him as family. Daryl Cruz is regarded as being prepared as the eventual successor to Cato, although there are reports that his abrasive manner has led to some tensions in the organization. Yeah, definitely don't like Daryl. A former dancing entertainer at several casinos suspected in involvement in several assassinations for the Cato clan, eventually AI enhanced for the secretarial duties and believed to take a leading role in organizational activities for the clan. Cato is believed to have developed a deep fondness for this android, trusting it with many managerial duties. And this is Mary Ann, who Alec has the sweets for. And speaking of Alec, a well-known Horag lowlife and sometimes outlaw who operates in the DMZ. This dubious character has developed a high profile in sheer terms of connection to and presumed ejection from several clans and unlikely survivability, having been left for dead on many occasions. Alec is noted for his disarmingly optimistic demeanor, despite often being central to chaos and disorder. He is rumored to have fathered several dozen children, for which he continues to work to provide for. Oh, there you go, he's got some principle. Righto, well that's all of the characters. Let's just quickly go back. Just wanting to take a look. Okay, so we're not really gonna look at the story so far because, you know, we sort of know what's going on there. The world. So we've recently met the Coalition and we've recently met the Okar as well. So let's have a read. The Coalition is a freelancer outfit active in the DMZ, consisting mainly of former GNB employees and reformed outlaws. The organization has garnered a level of respect for its fair-handedness. Under the leadership of Ming Yun, the Coalition has expanded trading operations peacefully and incorporated the remains of several defeated outlaw gangs. With the establishment of Avonrest in the Union system and other locations as refugees for displaced persons, as refuges for displaced persons, an increasing number of people swell their ranks. Their position is constantly under threat, however, from the Okar authorities who have not sanctioned their settlements, and from various outlaw gangs which continue to pester them. Their survival hangs by a thread. Okay. Yeah, as I said, I'd be interested in helping these guys, first and foremost, compared to any of the other factions. Let's take a look at the Okar. The Okar are a reptilian race inhabiting several systems in Cluster 34. A bipedal lizard-like species, they evolved from their dry desert homeworld and spread some millennia ago to neighboring planets. They are a secretive race, telepathic to a limited degree, and have a natural aversion to water. Not known for ambitious expansionism, they are generally peaceful and inward-looking, although violently reactive to new influences from beyond their own worlds. The arrival of the colonials in the early 31st century triggered a panic which led to a devastating conflict. A long lifespan, up to 250 soul years, and a stable social conditions have allowed for significant development of technologies and culture on par with human advancement. In the course of colonial expansion, the Okar are the first encountered alien race to be equally matched in strength and sophistication. There you go. We've got a few more entries here for, I guess, several things here, including Viridium, all that sort of stuff. We might have a read of this as we go on, but I think we've had enough reading for this episode. Let's leave and let's get this story progressing. Alright, almost missed this container right here. Check it out. So... cool, it's just within this satellite-looking thing. Nice. Definitely do with more mainframe components, that's for sure. This has overall better stats, so why not? Let's use that. And yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna sell the plant seeds whenever I get the chance. So we will do that since, you know, we did take it out of storage.
Are you tired of being picked on? Then why not treat yourself to a Salver Pulse 9000? Salver Armament Group. Because even a loser deserves a good laser.
What was that?
The signal is emanating from my own systems.
Serves me right for buying cheap scrap from a hacker.
I am running diagnostics. Attempt jumping again. Ouch!
Ouch, my teeth!
Sorry, kid, but you've got cavities.
Oh, again?
But don't worry, try Footnax. Footnax hand lotion. Your teeth deserve it.
The messages are triggered by the new software.
Can you disable them?
Not without deleting the entire package and rendering the encryptor useless.
I need to have another word with that Fallon Pango guy.
Okay. That last ad was actually kind of weird because it's like it's called Footnax. It's a cream for your hands, but then the advertising is for someone who's having like toothaches. So what? Let's try another
I
jump.
refuse to leave with malware in my circuitry.
Okay, I thought they'd give us like another ad or something like that. Okay, well, let's have another chat with this weird guy. Fallon, I think his name is. And let's see if he can actually sell us the right thing.
Hey, you didn't tell me that the encryptor came with ads.
As I said, its main component is very rare. It's the only way I'm able to sell it for such a low price. If you cannot pay, you either have to live with the commercials or find a replacement.
What kind of replacement are we talking about?
A very old one. If you feel adventurous, you can go to these coordinates. You will immediately know what I want when you see it. In the meantime, I'll remove the cheap module from your ship.
Guess I have no other choice.
Alright. I can't believe we're still doing business with this guy after what he's tried to do to us, but anyway. We've got the shop here, right? We might as well just quickly sell this right now. Let's combine this. Nice. Yep. Alright, let's leave. Bloody hell. Alright, well. Let's run some more errands, shall we? Where do we need to go? Over here. Forlorn Vale. I don't think we've been there before, so this will be interesting. Alright, okay, it's near Cephas Downs, which we have been to. The corny name was probably a joke by one of the scientists researching the place. A dark and mysterious valley harboring a mystical alien dig site. The temptation was just too great. Alright, well, let's head on over. And yeah, well, this guy hasn't exactly told us what he's looking for exactly there, but apparently we should notice what he's looking for immediately upon arrival, so we'll be the judge of that. Just admiring the ship once more, guys. So it's been a while since we've had a new ship. Again, this is still untested, so hopefully our first few battles won't be too much of a challenge. We are level 14, and I think this mission is, what, level 13? So hopefully we are fully equipped for the job. We'll soon find out. Maybe it might be a good idea to swing by some undiscovered sites while we're doing this mission. Might not be a bad idea.
This must be the place. Where do the hackers' coordinates lead?
To a cave entrance below.
Another cave. Hopefully without crawlers this time.
Alright. I need to get myself into a bigger fight than that, because, yeah, that's just not really much of a challenge. Detonator socket. Okay, so I guess
The entrance is blocked. You will require a detonator to get through.
Didn't I see a G&B dig site when we flew in? Bet I can borrow one from them.
I assume steal one would be the more appropriate phrasing.
Sure. Steal.
This isn't an ordinary mining operation. Hive, do you see that?
If by that you are referring to the ancient structure up ahead, I would be able to offer some information. The ancients were believed to be higher beings, distantly related to and revered by the Oka. They ruled over a powerful and far-reaching empire, yet they mysteriously vanished from historical record some millennia ago.
You don't have to tell me. I painfully remember our previous encounters with them. G&B should know better than to risk a run-in with an ancient warden.
Okay. Now this is where a lot of my knowledge of the previous game is pretty hazy at this point. I don't remember anything about the ancients, but I suppose maybe if we take a look at the codex, we might actually be able to learn a little bit more about them. But for now, let's just focus up on what we need to do, which is quote-unquote borrow a detonator from this mining area. Hopefully the GMB guys are not going to be too upset with us. Plenty of credits. We do need to bank up a few more credits because we did spend quite a bit in the previous episode. Definitely want to save up for another ship. Okay, we have another signal decoder. Again, I keep saying that we should be using some of those. Who knows, maybe we'll have time in this episode. Something else over there. Bulletproof container just under this ship. I'm sure they didn't need that, so that's fine. Recharge speed, okay. Speed gain. Which means might be a bit slower. I don't know. I don't know if I want to trade off the distance. Although we've got like really good distance with this. I don't know, this feels like too much of a short range weapon, so I don't think this is the right one. Just gonna take a look at some of our other stuff here. Okay, so we got 502 kinetic DPS here on this one. Might be good to switch out from the pulse laser to that. This is also a little bit shorter range, but I mean, we've got the railgun, which lets us engage from very far away. And it doesn't mean that we can't engage them when they're already close using the railgun either, right? So, you know, sometimes it might not be bad to have a close range weapon, maybe. Yes, please. Wow. This one has even more range, but not really very good DPS though. Okay, GMB and those drones are sort of duking it out over there. I won't worry. Okay, so I suppose there should be a detonator somewhere around these parts, but I'm not seeing one just yet. Let's just continue to search the area. There we go. Might be in here, maybe? Sorry, misclicked, guys. Didn't mean to fire off my weapon there. Let's see what's going on here. Efficient Jaeger. This actually has much better stats than what we've currently got. Maybe I'll switch that out. Do we need to fire these off? Okay. Well, that works. Okay, there's apparently some resources right here. I will grab these. Okay, that feels pretty good, actually. Okay, let's destroy this boulder, and let's see what's going on in this place. Plus, I can't really remember what these ancients are all about, so I assume we might actually see something quite interesting once we blow this thing open. Cool, and now I just need to activate all of them, I assume.
This should do it. You in the mood for some more spelunking, Hive?
I do not have moods, but modes. Activating indoor navigation mode.
Ah, don't pretend you can't be moody, my friend. You may even be the moodiest AI I've...
Activating pilot ignoring mode.
Yeah, I like their dynamic, actually. It's quite interesting.
Here we go, deeper and deeper into a long-lost alien cave.
Okay, yeah, so these environments definitely look a little bit more different. Can't say I'm a fan of how dark everything is, though. It makes it a little bit difficult to know where we're supposed to go. Is that? Let me just quickly have a look around. An ancient rune.
What is this?
Well, you tell me.
I have no data regarding anything like it.
Well, considering how most things have gone for us...
This must be the place the Bovis hacker asked you to find.
I'm afraid you're right about this. Any signs of some incredibly rare object nearby?
My sensors are unable to detect anything in here. It would appear you are on your own.
I was just gonna say, considering how most things interact, we probably just need to slot this somewhere. There maybe? Or there? Perhaps maybe there's a few more missing. I mean, I can see one over there. So, let's just do this.
The cube snapped into place. Interesting.
Yep, and it has powered up. So I assume we just need to find a couple more. That should complete everything. Something over there. Sealed ancient structure. So I assume this will open. Anything going on with this thing here? We got some debris. I don't know if moving this around will actually do anything though. Let's just reorient ourselves. I can't remember if we came through there. No, I think we came through there. Let's see if we can get through here. Okay, not a lot of loot though. That's a little bit disappointing, but that's fine. We'll have to just live with it. Let's chuck one of these things in place.
There you go.
Very nice, and... yeah, as I said, I think we came from there. Hang on. No, we came from there. There's still that cave and that cave slash structure. I'm interested in exploring everything before we activate this thing, because I don't know if we're going to have to try and duck out pretty quickly. You never know, right? This place could blow, for all I know. Plenty more debris, but not entirely sure if this debris is actually covering anything. Ah yes, we've got another ancient rune here. Not really seeing any enemies though, so not a lot of chance to try out our new ship and see what it can do in terms of combat, but alright, so that was a bit of a dead end. Let's see if there's anything interesting in here. I think the answer to that question is no. There is nothing interesting in here. Scanner's not picking up anything either, so... alright. Time to make our way back and get this final rune in place. And yeah, we'll see what happens. If I can aim properly, that is.
That's the last one. Now what?
There must be some logic to the distribution of these boxes. Maybe if you calculate all possible solutions, you could come up with an answer.
Or just have a look around and figure out the only one that works.
What? The only one that works. Rotate. Oh. Okay, I did not know that they actually rotate. Huh. I wonder if all of the symbols need to match. But they are matching right now. Maybe there's something around here that's actually going to tell us what the combination might be. So... were we in here before? I mean, definitely yes, but I'm just trying to see if there's anything here that we might be able to look at. Is this? Not really sure if that really means anything. Let me try rotating some of this stuff again. Has anything changed after I've rotated the runes? Not really. Let's look around some more. Alright, I'm not really seeing it. So this was the one that we were in before, I think. Let's just head back. And let's check this one. Huh. Okay, I think we came through here, right? So it's probably not through here, because this is where we sort of entered the chamber. Okay, I'm not seeing anything in any of those rooms, guys. I'm just gonna investigate the outside to see if there's anything out here that we need to maybe look at. Yeah, that looks exactly identical. Is there anything on the bottom, perhaps? Do these mean anything? It doesn't look like it. Is there anything on this thing that means anything? So this one has the actual symbol, I think, that we can see on the rune. That one. But we have tried this particular symbol before, and nothing's really happening. Okay, can't shoot anything. Nothing here, and... Oh, okay, yep, I see it now. Sorry guys, I just noticed. But it's these things here, I think, that we need to sort of follow. Hang on. Maybe we have to sort of go at it like this. So that's giving us that symbol. So let's just rotate. See if we can get that. Yep. So that matches. We'll check on this side. So that has the sort of Z looking symbol. Okay. And whatever that weird looking symbol is, we'll get that in. Okay. And yeah, so that symbol there, I think, is what we need. Nice.
Oh, scrap! It's a soul-forsaken warden!
Okay, I was not expecting that, guys.
What now? It appears to be fusing with that cube.
Okay, we are definitely not prepared for this. I'm gonna switch to our autocannons instead of, what is this? The Jaeger. And I think that's going to at least give us a bit of a balance between long and short range, plus also kinetic and energy damage, because I feel like we do need a little bit of both to try and effectively fight this thing.
Here we go again.
Whatever it is, it's a warden apparently. Whoops. Oh, sorry guys. Definitely misclicked there. You know what? That might not be a bad thing, because maybe now I have a decent screenshot. And it's a shame that we don't have our ult ready. This would have been a perfect time for that. Nice.
Uh-oh.
It is collapsing. I recommend gaining some distance.
Phew. We're still alive.
This warden was different than the ones we encountered in the past. For one, it did not posthumously turn into a black hole.
Yeah, I remember. Better wrap things up around here before it remembers too.
Alright. Let's see what this thing is. An ancient artifact. Interesting. Alright.
10 to 1, but this is what the hacker's looking for. Time to get out before another warden shows up.
Ooh, almost left this behind. Dark energy. I'm pretty sure we do need that for one of our perks as, like, you know, investment material. So
Let's take whatever this thing is back to the hacker and never come back here.
I agree.
yeah, gonna check out what that dark material is all about. But anyway, that's just a matter of navigating back outside. Not going the right way, I don't think. There we go.
Well, that was fun. Let's head back to Fallon Pango.
Alright, let's jump out. Actually, do we really want to jump out right now, though? Because, so we investigated that area. We definitely went to the GNB dig site over there. There's more stuff over this side. So I'm really, really curious about that. Let's actually just quickly visit this place and yeah, we'll see if we can loot a few more things. We've definitely got the space for it. Alright, good. I'm not sure if there's anything else of interest. I'm just going to do a quick cruise drive away from the surface of the planet and we'll take another quick look back. So that's where we were. Or was it there? I can't really see. Ah, here we go. Yeah, I have a feeling we went there. We probably haven't visited this crystal deposit right here. Let's just take a quick look. Malamite crystals. Okay. Okay. Very good. But I think we should get going, so let's jump out. Alright, now we could go straight to this hacker and give him whatever he's looking for, this artifact. Or we could do something a little bit different. We could potentially get into one of these decoders. Why not? I mean, let's go for plus 30% loot quality. So now we know where a high risk area is. And there it is. Okay, so let's make our way there first. Apparently it's a level 11. We know what these high-risk areas entail. We've seen one before, so presumably there's going to be a boss there. A lot of enemies, and those enemies just continually respawn. And yeah, we're going to have a good old time. Actually, I forgot what condition there was in this high-risk area. I should have checked that before we committed to it, but anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, so we just need to make sure that we're strategic about our positioning and the use of our devices and all of that sort of stuff. So I also need to make sure that we do use our ult when it's ready. Okay, easy peasy. Trying to just snipe these guys from afar. Whew, alright, so we've got the boss. Let's see if we can deal with this guy as quick as possible. I might just quickly take some cover. See if we can recover our shields a tiny bit. I definitely don't want to get away too far, because I think they start regaining their hulls and armor if we get too far away.
That showed them.
Nice. All right. That was good. Something a little bit different, just to mix the episode up a little bit. And plenty of loot as a result. Our ultimate doing some really good work there. Let's just take a look at what we have here. So we are almost running out of our marksman rockets. I'm inclined to maybe just switch that out to the powerful rockets at this point. Powerful thermo. I don't know how I feel about all of that. Let's get rid of the old decimator that we used for quite a while. I mean, that was really good, but I think it's time. We could keep the Jaeger. I did like the flak, actually. The flak was not bad. I don't think we need two of them. We didn't even use any of our devices, to be honest, in that engagement, so... yeah, let's get rid of that. Marksman rockets, maybe we'll just keep that. Sell the... sorry, dismantle that. And that. And that. And yeah, not a fan of the thermo guns. Blaster can go. I don't know if we should dismantle this or sell it. I really don't know if dismantling is better than selling, or if we should be selling as many things as we possibly could. But anyway, let's jump back out. I think we have looted everything here. But yeah, that was a nice little skirmish there. But I think we should keep going with the story and see if we can get this favor done for this hacker and see if we can actually get our I think it's called a material signal something or other. Anyway, we need to get that device. And that's all that matters. For right now, at least. Actually, one thing that we didn't do is check out that that undiscovered location. That's okay. With any luck, we might have a mission that might take us to the undiscovered location anyway. I was just trying to take a look to see if there's any entry on this particular location, but it doesn't look like it. Alright, let's keep going. There's another undiscovered site here, and another one over here. Could possibly visit both of them after we're done dealing with this shady character. Okay, just seeing a few bits and pieces here floating around. Won't say no to free stuff, so we'll do what we do best. Nice. Oh, and another container here. I definitely missed heaps of stuff last time. Alright, quite a few materials there that we could possibly use for investments, so we should take a look at our perks menu sometime very soon, I reckon.
Is this what you wanted?
You found it.
Care to swap this for a material encryptor?
Certainly, but please be careful with it. It took me a long time to perfect it.
Say, with all this information you're hoarding, what can you tell me about a man called Maddox?
I assume you're referring to Henley Maddox, the comrade of Dexter Bashar, whose signature was broadcast alongside yours when you were held by Bloodstar.
That's the guy.
I don't know much. He's a very private person, and always avoided doing business with me. I understand he killed his superior during the recent war, and is now searching for something very valuable. But the only objects of real value are ancient things, like the one you just brought to me. Ancient and dangerous. The Oak are guarding these artifacts closely. By the way, you may care to know that they are already on the move.
Who? The Okar?
Yes, a raid on Avonrest. It's been on the wavelengths for some time now. Since that's where you flew in from when coming here, I assume that is where your friend is hiding.
Oh, scrap. Gotta go.
Don't be a stranger, Adam.
Alright, well, sounds like Maddox and potentially the Coalition might be in danger, so we should actually make it back to Avonrest very, very soon, but we're probably going to leave that for the next episode. For now though, I think we managed to do quite a lot in this episode. Happy that we managed to get that artifact, and we managed to find all the clues. It took me a little bit of time, hopefully not too long for you guys, so hopefully that wasn't too painful. Alright guys, I'm calling it here. Gonna take a bit of a break and then come back to it in the next episode. Leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.